Child's Play is a frank discussion between three millennials.
It's a sort of a three-hander, and it's a spoken word mixed with sort of political drama, and it centres around these three characters, essentially just having a discussion
About what it's like to be millennial at the moment, how we feel about how we're listened to, how we feel about how we're talked about.
How different generations are represented and why there seems to be some sort of divide.
We're trying to pose questions and say that we want to work together no matter what the age group and try and better ourselves as a whole.
There's a key phrase that we were talking about when we first decided what we wanted the show to be about. That is, I hadn't thought of it like that before. I think that's the best way to inspire conversation about something, is to make someone think about something in a different way.
It's intentionally relatable, and the characters are intentionally relatable, and I hope that the audience can sort of find elements of themselves and therefore be able to go away and genuinely feel like they've watched something that is relevant to them, and hopefully challenge or agree with or validate some of the opinions that maybe they hold.
It's really difficult. I've never directed a devising piece before, and I think so much of this process has been having conversations and talking about it a long time and then saying we've been sat on the sofa for too long, we need to get up and do stuff.
You could do something for an hour and it might not come to anything, but then finally something will click and lift the piece. You all agree on it.
Because we came into it with a very concrete set of talking points, so it isn't just three 20-somethings talking about how complicated the internet can be. If you were to come and see Child's Play,
There'll be some Haribo, hopefully at some point, and some sweets.
you could expect three young people reasonably near the end of their rags trying to figure out what they should do or can do, whether or not they should be trying to be heard or whether or not they should just be trying to get on with things.
It's an open conversation we're having, not just between the three of us, but hopefully the audience will feel encompassed in those questions that we're giving as well. I love the Edinburgh Fringe. I've been for 2 years in a row, and I think it's a real special place.
There are so many conversations going on at the same time. You have the opportunity to engage with things that you want to engage with and that you believe in, and then go and engage with things that you don't and see if it changes it.
Being there and living that story with the people that are on stage, because of the instant impact that it has, it makes it more impactful in a way.
Just seeing if there's any Pokemon nearby.
There is a Pidgey.
There's a Pidgey?
Yeah.
Ah, well, I already have a Pidgeotto, so...
I know, but do you want to evolve your Pidgeotto?
I would like a Pidgeot. Come here. 1 second.